I'm just waiting for it to go live. It's taking a moment to go live. Hello, everybody. We should be live. Let's double check, guys. We are watching Portugal versus Türkiye today. We have Portugal in the classic red and green, and Türkiye are playing in their away kit today, white on red, red on white. So this is going to be an interesting one today, guys, because it's not clear who would win this game from the outset based on the performances that we've seen already from both teams. I would be edging more towards Turkey just because of the levels they've been playing at, the energy they've been playing at. But Portugal is a solid team, a solid team. Yes, they have some older players who are aging out, but they still have Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo, Pepe. I know the Turkey team is exciting. We've got some young players. Arda, he's 19. He has scored, I think, in this tournament already. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Okay. Turkey are got a throw in now. Got my red on today for Turkey. Okay. Turkey. Oh, okay. It's gone out of play, guys. That's a goal kick. Portugal's ball. Yes, we have Orhan in the chat. Yes, come on, Turkey. Will this be Turkey's year? Could be, even though they're technically not even in Europe. When you Google it, it's a country in the Middle East. However, magical ways found ourselves in the Europe. Oh, here we go, here we go! No! No! Wow! What a miss! What a miss! Kalkiord, get up. Let's see. That was a brilliant pass from the center line all the way to the 18-yard box. Ah, let's see this is slowed down. Ah, ha. They're headed away safely by that number 7. No, number 4. Number 7 for Portugal would be Ronaldo, of course. So that's not number 7. This is going to be a very interesting game, I think. So far, Türkiye have started this game with fervour, with passion, with a little bit of aggression. They're pressing high, they're looking for an early goal, which makes sense against Portugal. Ah, terrible, terrible mistake from Türkiye. Pass the ball directly to Portugal, who are now on the attack. Ronaldo has the ball. Ronaldo is in the box, defending from Türkiye. It's not cleared. It's back to Portugal. It's in the box. Ronaldo got a head on it, but it wasn't enough. It's gone out. It's gone out of play. So that will go for a Türkiye goal kick. Bayındır playing for Türkiye today. He was one of the squad goalkeepers. He is also a Man United goalkeeper. So it'll be interesting, you Man United fans out there. This is a Man United fan channel. Keep your eye on him. Let's see how he does on this game. What are our predictions, people in the chat? What are we saying? Or Han, who's in the chat. Who do you think's gonna win this one? Not who do you want to win, but who do you think is gonna win? Let's start there. Like Chosen always says, this is a channel about facts, not feelings. We say what we see here on this channel. We also talk a bit about how we feel, but we mostly look. We look with our eyes, as Chosen always says, and we analyze the game. We analyze football. We don't get overexcited because someone ran really fast. So Portugal just slowing the game down a little bit, taking the sting out of it. We're coming up on 9 minutes into the game, guys. The time is slightly behind on our feed. Don't worry about that. Cleared by Turkey out of the box. Ball is out of play. Turkey on the run again. Making the run, sorry. That was not a good pass from Turkey. It went out of play. play again. This game, this could be anyone's game. Now, Turkey have had a couple of good chances, good opportunities. Unfortunately, they have not been able to convert that to an actual finish. And they may come, I think they may come to regret that because Portugal are trying to do their thing now. We're back in the box with Portugal. It's over, it's ahead, it's on, it's out. It's out of play. Nope. Small foul from that Ruben Diaz. No, can't see his name. Cancelo. So it's Portugal ball again.
Okay. 14 minutes already gone on the clock. I've missed the first 15 minutes of the game. Report. How has the first 15 minutes gone?
My layperson's report to the expert is, at the moment, it could be anyone's game. Türkiye have had more solid chances on goal.
All right.
However, they've not been able to convert to a finish, including right in front of an almost open goal. It could have been a tap in easily, but they messed up. Again, Ronaldo's had his head on the ball a couple of times in the Portugal, in their box, and has not been able to finish either. So, it hasn't really settled yet. No team is looking like they've got the upper hand over the other. However, if I'm using like locating this game or compared to the other games that have been played by Portugal and Turkey, I would put my money right now on Turkey just because they came out fighting in the first game and won. They came out today and took possession of that ball right away and were trying it.
Turkey are not acting scared. They're not looking frightened.
No.
They're up for it, right?
Yes, fully up for it.
Battling.
But it's some of the quality of the play is not as good as Portugal's. So it's interesting.
You're gonna have fight against quality. You're gonna have players that perhaps won't get the same quality players, which means you're gonna have a game of Turkey maybe missing one or two chances.
Yes.
And then Portugal getting one chance and sparing it because they have quality. That kind of game might develop.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what this game happens in this game. I'm looking forward to this game. Turkey's first game was quite exciting.
Mm-hmm.
There were goals in that game. Portugal's first game was at least there were goals in that game as well. So I'm expecting, based on those two factors, I'm expecting goals in today's game. I'm not fully just. Do you know what? I'm not really impressed with a lot of the favourites. I'm not impressed with
Mm.
England, even though Portugal won their game. I haven't really impressed with Portugal. France. Not a lot of people are talking about the fact that France are not playing well either. They're not. A lot of people are talking about how England are playing, but France aren't playing well. Not not overly well. I mean, they're playing better than England, but they're not blowing you away. In fact, the only team that looks like they mean business so far for me is Germany. Germany look like they mean business. So Portugal have a lot to prove,
Mm.
in my opinion. But we'll see. Unlucky. All right, so we got Leao. So what's the Portuguese lineup and system? Not the same. Are you gonna have Bernardo Silva on the right hand side, drifting in on the left, Bruno down the middle? But similar to the French team, Portugal, and I said it last match as well. They've got players that come on. They've got a decent squad.
Yeah, that they do.
Mm. And I don't know who Turkey can bring on to change the game.
Yeah,
You know,
me too. Because I don't watch a lot of Super League, and a lot of the Turkish players actually play in the Super League. Some of them don't, but yeah, it's not a league that we watch frequently. So
maybe Orhan's in the house. Maybe Orhan. No, Orhan. Who are the better Turkish players in the team right now? Who's Turkey's main man? Do you think, if there is one?
yeah, let us know, Orhan. Tell us who we should be keeping our eye on, not just on the pitch but on the bench. Are there any bench players in Turkey that can be brought on to change the game if needed?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Bernardo. Bernardo's not really a winger. He's not gonna go around the outside, right? So Bernardo's gonna be cutting in from that right hand side, which means whoever's playing on the right, whoever's playing as right back today, usually often it's Dallo. I'm not quite. Is Dallo playing today? Because I see number 20. I think that's Cancelo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I missed the beginning of the game. I didn't see the team sheet, but as far as I can see, Dallo is not playing, which means they've gone with Cancelo at the right back. Yeah, Cancelo at right back. Yeah, Bruno, Palhinha, and Vitinha. So they've changed the midfield slightly. Or at least changed the defense slightly. Oh, Turkey, unlucky. That's what Pepe is one of those defenders, right? That he's gonna make sure that even if he tackles you fairly, he's gonna leave something. He's gonna leave a little. He's gonna make you feel pain,
Mm.
which means as a forward, you're now gonna be second guessing something. You're not gonna maybe approach every challenge the same with Pepe because you know this guy. If you do, you let your legs break.
Yeah.
Pepe's one of those. Pepe's one of those defenders as an attacking player. You just gotta hope he wants to play football. Because when Pepe chooses, you know what, I'm not playing football today. I choose violence. When he's like that, it's yeah, you don't want to play against him because you'll end your career. Pepe. But always think about the psychological impact playing against a defender that you know is so rough. Finish. Must score this now. Yeah, there you go.
No.
Bernardo Silva. Oh no. Just fell to him so nicely.
This is not what I wanted. Oh, 1-0 to Portugal already.
Already. There you
Okay.
go.
Well, now Turkey have to come back from this.
I love the way Ronaldo fell over. He just got off back. I love footballers, yeah, that just fall over. Like the ball's not, and they fall over because they're trying to do something and they can't get their foot right and they just fall over. Like Ronaldo fell over because the ball went past him and he just couldn't get it and he tried to get it, and because he tried to get it, he just got a bit off balance. Those moments, I don't know why it makes me laugh. Because like imagine just walking and just falling over because your legs are just. Oh man, but good goal. Pull back from Leao. Was it Leao? Yeah. Bernardo Silva, nice finish. Ball to play now.
Yeah.
Turkey have to come out. Turkey have to do something different. But Portugal, they've got a great defense. Ruben Diaz, like I said, Pepe, still a good defender. Cancelo, for me, he's not as good as Dallo, but he's been picked ahead of Dallo today. You know, and he's still a decent defender. I mean, Portuguese, the back line is quite robust. So, and they're gonna keep the ball better than Turkey as well. But Turkey are gonna have to rely on some nice, good counter attack, and when they counter attack, they're gonna have to make it work. They have to, their decision making has to be good
Mm.
when they counter attack. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult, man. But
Bruno trying as well.
yeah, that was a rubbish shot actually. Think about it. That was nowhere near the goal. I think somebody got in his way. Yeah, that was terrible, bro. Yeah, he didn't even hit his foot, he hit his shin. Yeah, Portugal, as you would expect, just dominating the ball right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unless his studs got the player, I didn't see anything wrong with that tackle. That touch, yeah, the contact by him was so bad, yeah, that he had to stretch. But yeah, I mean, he got the ball right. My problem with that tackle is this, right? If that was a Portuguese player who had the ball, because who got the ball there? Turkey player,
Yeah.
and just had the follow through connected with that Portuguese player. And my issue with that is if that was a Portuguese player who overran the ball and that Turkey player just slid in and tackled it, that would have been fine. It's the fact that he overran his own, um, yeah, he overran his own control, his own dribble, and then slid in, got the ball, but you know he still had made contact with the player, so that's a yellow. It's like they're not booking the action; they're booking him for the fact that he lost possession of his own ball. Does that make sense? Because I'm like, hold on a second. If that same action was the Portuguese player overrunning the ball and then the Turkish player sliding in, winning it like that, I don't know if a yellow card would have been given. I find those sort of moments strange.
Mm.
I don't, I don't see that yellow. That's just if that's a foul, it's a foul in my opinion, but not a yellow. Personally. Yeah, that
Well,
Ronaldo didn't even look when he made that pass. Like, yeah, Turkey are gonna find a way to keep possession of the ball when they have it and not do it straight like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Turkey, yeah.
It's a shame
Mm-hmm.
these guys need to see if they can make it 1-1. Oh, that wasn't.
That was not good.
That's the Man United goalkeeper as well.
When everybody wants to replace Onana for like
Yeah.
1 week,
Yeah.
then we never heard anything from like those people again.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, that's in.
Oh my lord.
Oh my gosh, I looked down.
I can't
Literally
believe
1 second, I looked down. Oh, this is
terrible.
no. I'm sorry, Turkey.
Oh, I don't even want to watch this anymore.
Oh man.
I can't believe how bad that was. Like, what was going on? Why were they not paying attention to each other?
See, let me put. All right. I'm not gonna lie. Why is Ronaldo complaining, bro? Oh.
When Ronaldo did that, it stopped. No one paid attention. They just let the ball keep
Oh.
running. He didn't.
He didn't look.
He didn't even look.
He didn't look. And this game, right before that happened, Ronaldo made a pass. He didn't look either, right? And I'm like, why aren't players looking? Why aren't players looking these days
Yeah.
where they're passing the ball? Just assuming the goalkeeper's in a certain position. That's not the goalkeeper's fault, I don't think.
No.
Because all the defender had to do was just look. Look to see where he was passing. That's all he had to do. You can't blame nobody. Even if the goalkeeper's not in a position you think he is, it's not the goalkeeper's fault that you decided not to look where you're passing. That's the other situation, you know, when um what's his name? Lars was saying it was the goalkeeper's fault in another game, in the Man United Man City game, coming out. And I said, yeah, it is. But at the same time, if that defender just used his eyes once, everyone else is using their eyes, and the one person who's not using their eyes is that defender. And if he decided to use his eyes, that doesn't happen. So as much as I want to blame the goalkeeper coming out or whatever, the pass was made by the defender and it was made blindly.
He didn't look. I I would never blame the goalkeeper for that. Nah.
Like I can't blame goalkeeper for forwards, strikers, or defenders staring at their feet, right? Rather than being aware of what's around them. One of the first things as a footballer you do is you don't always need to look at your feet when you're playing football. You should be competent enough to just know where the ball is in relation to your feet. You shouldn't always need to stare at it. Like just be aware of your surroundings. But maybe this will make a better game. Who knows, guys? Unfortunately, it's 2-0. This household is probably more, well, not probably, it's definitely a Turkey household. I'm not Turkish, but this lady is, what do you say, you're half Turkish? Turkish Cypriot.
Yeah. I was just saying Turkish, Cypriot, all of Turks.
So this is definitely a Turkish or Turkey supporting household.
Oh,
However, that being said, we are going to Portugal.
yeah,
We will be in Portugal this time next week.
yeah.
Bang!
I don't want to be mad at Portugal when I go there. No, I'm joking.
Way!
So as it stands, it means that Turkey drops to second in the group.
Still can qualify. I think they'll have one last game against Czechia. Have you played Czechia yet?
Yeah, I think we got to play Czechia.
Yeah.
I think that's the final game.
Mm.
Oh, it's hard. Like even as a viewer watching it 2-0 down, it's
It's
hard.
because
Imagine as a player, like now you
yeah,
try and
yeah.
overcome 2
especially
0
especially the goals were just so uncalled for, so unnecessary to concede.
Yeah,
Especially of course the second one.
yeah. Even they said that's like the silliest goal of the tournament so far.
Yeah,
It's
by
true.
far.
It might be the. It's probably going to be the silliest goal.
There's no pressure on the ball.
Oh,
None. And this is the goalkeeper that people want, to play for United, right? Instead of Onana. No.
well,
Well done.
they're
Kept it
two peas in a pod. If that's the case, because they both make a random silly mistake, but they're also good enough to play for Man United and their countries. So, oh, but yeah, that's just silly. Oh, why do we have to be the silly team, the silly goal team? That's what we're gonna be remembered for now, the silly goal team. It's hard when you let your feelings get involved. I get it now. I get why Chelsea fans, Man United fans are. I get it why some of us are angry.
You mean you already get it because you're an Arsenal fan, so you already get that. You don't need to get it because you're watching our international tournament.
It's more that I don't.
Arsenal are dead, and you already got pain from Arsenal.
Arsenal, at least Arsenal came second. Turkey's not going to come second. Arsenal was vying for the top spot but didn't make it. Turkey had an opportunity to actually finish top of this group and they decided not to.
Turkey, yeah.
That's I think it could be more balanced when it's Prem because it's like 40 games a season, loads.
Oh, lucky.
This is like a few games a year, if that. Oh well. And my dad always said it's just a game. It's just a ball. But
There you go.
and Selo on the run.
Ronaldo's on side. Bruno. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Bruno, I always look at Bruno. He never looks like he has eye contact with Ronaldo, or like I always feel that it's not the relationship. I don't know. I might be assuming things, but I always feel like the relationship between Bruno and Ronaldo is not that great.
It makes me think of like siblings who just really dislike each other, but they have to live together.
I wonder why Della was dropped. Is he injured or? Because as far as I'm concerned, he usually gets picked these days ahead of Cancelo, even on the right as a right back. Yeah. What a ball!
Ronaldo with the ball again.
Had to go for that corner. problem is, in this game, right, Portugal will probably score again.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And it's like, but Turkey can score. I can see where, if they, well, if they get their counter attack right, I can see where they can score. Keep going on the left.
Cross it into someone.
Put it back. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, man. Was that Chalhanoglu? Whoever was that? He did some WWE flip. Relax. But like you can see, what you can see is that a couple of Turkey players kept the ball
I'm
against.
not gonna lie, yeah. The way that number 7, that looks at Shaqiri,
Yeah.
was riding them challenges, anyone else would have gone down. That last challenge that was made on him, where he almost looked like he was about to pull over, and I was like, wow, because I don't know, even I would have probably gone down in that challenge because he was just like, and he just regained his balance. I was like, wow, that's determination right there. He'd rather, because obviously he could go down and take the free kick,
Yeah.
you know, but he'd rather continue
Yeah.
and try to create opportunity.
My dad will say because he's Turkish. Everything good just because it's Turkish. Everything bad is no.
Mendes. What? Why does he get after diving?
Oh, okay. I mean,
I don't know. We need to do better when we give the other pass to diving.
okay, I get it.
Okay, maybe.
It's the way that angle made it look bad, but the other way I was like, oh, it looks bad. He did get his kind of foot caught.
Do you know what I'd like instead of a yellow card for diving? It's free kick.
Yeah, why not?
Like, I'm thinking, wow, you've given him a yellow card for that. It's like the punishments in football, right, are not consistent for me for the crimes and whatnot.
You're right.
Like, yes, Leao technically died there, but as usual, you can always argue if you're preparing for the challenge to come in, and this guy almost sweep Leao's feet, but he just jumped over his feet. And yes, it's a dive, but do you need to give him a yellow? That's what I'm disputing, you know?
Yeah, it can be excessive.
I think if it's a blatant dive for a penalty, and you're trying to con, maybe. But a yellow for, I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out what anyone else thinks. Those sort of challenges. Technically a dive, yes. But should it be a yellow? Well,
I've been hearing this talk about pink card that's going to be brought into. I don't know if they're using it in the Prem or I don't know what league they're trying it in. But the pink card now in football, where you're going to basically have a timeout for 10 minutes. So it's not, you don't get a yellow or a red. It's kind of like,
as long as they're clear, yeah, and what sort of there we go. Oh, unlucky. You should maybe pass it, but you know what? He tried something. As long as they're very, very clear on what offensive get a pink card and it's consistent. It's not like you slap somebody, you get pink. No, slapping somebody is a red.
It's a red, yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? That sort of stuff, it will get me mad.
Yeah, it needs to make sense.
Like that dive, if you're gonna call it a dive from layout, maybe it's a yellow card. You get 10 minutes off the pitch for doing something like that, rather than yellow. But then again, what's actually worse? Getting a yellow card and continuing until you get another one and then you get sent off, or getting a pink card and being down 10 minutes before you come on. What's the worst punishment? Because at least with the yellow card, you're still on the pitch.
Yeah, you're still.
And you might not ever get another yellow card, so you might just. So all it is a warning. Whereas a pink card, you're removed from the pitch for 10 minutes. So you could argue the pink card is worse than the yellow, right?
Yeah. I don't know where they're trialing it, or even if it is, that's the rule. You know how so much misinformation gets As soon as they try something in football, everyone starts saying, "Oh, it's this, that."
See, this referee's. I'm done with this referee. I'm done with him. I'm done with this game. I've been talking about this game about refereeing and decisions and when a free kick's a free kick and when a yellow's a yellow. The whole game, well, not the whole game, last 15 minutes, we've been having this conversation. You cannot tell me that's a yellow card.
You know what? I feel like
Oh, man, these
he boxed
referees.
himself in because he gave Leao a yellow for something that probably shouldn't have been yellow. So now he's like,
He's now ruining the game. Like, that's not a yellow card at all. I don't care if his right foot was slightly raised off the ground. You can't slide with your foot perfectly on the ground. What kind of slide is that?
no,
Like,
it's not a slide, is it?
tell me which slide you slide here where your foot is just like flat on the ground and all your feet is just like flat. How do you slide? You can't slide because you got to start from a standing position.
Yeah.
And then end in a flat position. So there has to be
Somewhere there has to be an angle.
where your feet,
angular
yeah,
things happening.
you end up the last position you end up is maybe with your feet perfectly flat. But no, I've never seen a slide tackle either way, yeah, with their feet perfectly flat. And even if your feet is perfectly flat, you'll still get yellow card if your studs are showing. So it's like you got to get your feet perfectly flat on the grass, so it's never elevated at all.
Mm.
And you also got to like go with your laces, like perfectly with your laces and win the ball with your laces rather than with your studs. So all of these things, I'm like, what is this? That means like side tackles are not allowed then because it's so difficult to like perform a perfect slide tackle that follows every single rule that's against what you do physically. Like you have like the handball thing. Listen, my hands are like this when I play. I have to do this. I have to run when I play football. And now you have players running with their hands behind their back like they're in handcuffs.
Yeah.
So it's just like all unnatural stuff. It's just weird what we're doing in this football game, man. So weird. It's like let's not use any common sense anymore. And everything is now about stats and like this is what it is. No, you have to do this, you have to do that. Let's forget about what humans naturally do. And let's treat us all like some machines and robots and athletes. And if you come outside of this framework, you get a yellow. If you don't do this, you get like, come on, there's no common sense anymore when it comes to football.
I don't even think that was Portugal's
Yellow. There you go.
Everyone's gonna have a yellow card by
Yeah,
the game.
listen, be consistent, referee.
You get a yellow, you get a yellow, everyone gets a
Everybody gets a yellow. He's the what's that woman?
Oprah.
The Oprah of football.
Of yellow cards. Listen, that was actually Türkiye's ball because the previous ball it was Türkiye's ball.
That's why Portuguese and the Turkish look so similar because it's the similar, a lot of the same. Especially doing my research on Portugal and the Arab influence in that country and whatnot. It's almost the same people in that same region of the world that crossed over so many times.
Yeah. That's why the root of Turkish people is Turkic peoples, and there's so many. Kazakhstan, Kazakhstan.
Look at the Portuguese goalkeeper. He looks like the Turkish goalkeeper.
I was gonna say, they look similar except the Turkish goalkeeper just has a better shape up because he's Turkish, and the Turkish barbers are just known.
And Portuguese sounds a bit Arabic sometimes.
Yes.
Anyway.
There's a lot of sh.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is actually a lot of Arabic words in Turkish.
There you go.
My name is Arabic.
There you go. Looking pitiful. Just because I let you go.
Also, you know who looks similar? I feel like different versions like Bruno and Bernardo Silva. They're like could be siblings, like or cousins.
And that guy could be cousins.
Yeah.
And Bernardo could be cousins. They have very similar looks about them anyway.
Ronaldo looks like one of my cousins. My second cousin, so yeah. Portugal gets their flag up as they're winning. So we
There
finished it.
you
The first
go.
half is done.
First half is done. Done out here, guys. Dusted. I feel sorry for Turkey. I'm not
Me
gonna
too.
lie. Not only because we're kind of pushing Turkish, following Turkey, we're a Turkey supporting house there, but from a neutral perspective, the second goal that they conceded was so ridiculous. So, and the referee is trying to make this game about him. He wants to be the limelight. He wants to be the center, and he's done it. He's done it. Too many bookings, too many yellow cards being given. In fact, one or two of them have probably been justified, but two or three of them probably haven't.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So for Turkey, I can't. I can see how they can get back into the game, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, I agree with
I
you.
don't think they will. I think
Oh,
Portugal will just have too much. I think if the game was 0-0 with 10 minutes to go, I would have a bit more confidence. Maybe Turkey stealing a goal or whatever. But 2-0, Portugal are comfortable. Turkey, like I said, are gonna come out up there, look comfortable, low block or mid block, and the more they do that, the more Portugal will have space to exploit. That's the game that we're gonna see in the second half. Turkey trying their thing, Portugal exploiting it, and it's probably gonna end up happening. Portugal probably gonna score first. I missed the first 10 minutes. I didn't see what chances Turkey created, but since I've been watching, I haven't seen Turkey create
they haven't.
any
They had
any
like
chances.
one or two. It's probably one actual shot on target, and a couple of runs that were looking like they were going to amount to something, but they didn't. And now the momentum has gone the other way completely. So I don't even know how you get back into that.
Quite interesting. Both Portugal and Turkey look quite lively
Yeah.
on the break, on the counter attack. There's enough spaces for either team with quality to do something, and as you can see, Portugal just have more quality.
Yeah.
They have more quality, and even though like the second goal was a Turkish own goal, I feel that Portugal, with their quality, is still more threatening when they counter attack as opposed to Turkey when they counter attack. Turkey are gonna rely on they have to score a team goal or maybe something out of the bag like a smash from 25 yards or something to get them back into the game, or a Portugal mistake which they don't seem as if they're gonna do.
I think Turkey can do team goals. The last game they scored a team goal, and they scored the worldy random top bin.
Yeah.
So it's like you can do it, but
this is how I see football sometimes. Those goals that are not team goals, that are just individual brilliance. There's no formula. You can't. It's not like you're gonna score one individual goal like that every game, or you might have scored the two that you will score for the tournament in one game and that's it.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you just never know. So it's like we can be like, oh, we've done it before in this one game, we can do it again, but you might only just do it in that one game and never do it again. So consistency is the only thing you can really rely on. What do you do consistently well? Not if you score a worldie every year, that's not what you do consistently well. That's so it's like you got to base it on what you do consistently well. And at the moment, yes, Turkey have a lot of energy and they have a lot of aggression, but I feel like what the referee's done is taken a lot of that aggression and that energy out of Turkey's game by booking the Turkey players and yellow carding everybody. So as if you're a Turkish player, you're thinking, okay, I need to just take it a bit easy now.
Yeah.
So the referees kind of made the game less physical.
Yeah. And physicality and anger is part of Turkish culture. So they need to be able to draw from that. We need it to be able to play. But it's like you said, it's like as ball changes over time, like even ballers themselves, like Ronaldo's not as fast as he is, so he has to make sure his skills are up to scratch to be able to score goals still without pace and power. It's like that. We have to find a way to. You got to be good with and without pace and power. So then let's see. Turkey are also the ones who do the random. It's happened before. We've been losing 3-0 and I've given up, and we end up winning 4. Like.
Can we talk about Ronaldo's attitude as well for just 1 second, and the fact that if anyone else was doing what Ronaldo was doing, they would get laughed.
Yeah.
The second goal, he literally stopped running, span around and swung his arm there because he didn't get the ball the way he wanted to get the ball.
Yeah.
Mind you, yeah, this guy can't run. So this guy wasn't like, even if was it Cancelo? I can't remember who it was, but whoever it was there, even if he managed to play the ball through at the exact same time Ronaldo wanted it, I guarantee Ronaldo wouldn't have outpaced that defender.
No, no.
And got the ball anyway. He would have been challenged. He would have been tackled. So it's like he didn't get the ball when he wanted it, and he cried and spun around like a baby. And this is almost a 40-year-old man doing this stuff. And I'm always saying to people who love Ronaldo, as a footballer, I'm like, as a person, he's a bit weird to me. As a person, he comes across a bit too narcissistic.
Yeah.
For me, and he gets away with certain behaviours that other footballers would be criticised for, and I don't understand why.
And you're seen. I think it's because he's seen as special with how he's marketed himself and how well he's done. You notice this with a certain hue of men. Their anger, their arrogance, their petulance, their crybabiness is
It's
celebrated and
celebrated.
lifted
Yeah, you're
and
right.
seen as like
You're right.
it's something that the
He
average
cares.
person
He will say like he cares,
yeah.
or because he wants it more, or because it means more to him, or whatever it might be. Insert reason. But
Yeah.
someone else with a different complexion, it will be give it up, or you're a crybaby, or why is he like that, or why is he always moody?
Yeah,
Why is he always
moody.
angry? Why is he always sad? But if Ronaldo always getting angry, whatever, it's not because he cares. It's that stuff. It's the mental gymnastics that some people do to justify some people doing the exact same actions that another person would do that you would criticize them for. The psychology is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Funny thing is, he got annoyed and his team just scored literally.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He got annoyed right before his team scored.
I think you know what's funny enough.
I was watching Ronaldo to see what he did, how he celebrated after finding out that the action still led to a goal.
Yeah, it was actually the fact that he did that and got moody. It the Turkish players actually noticed it and thought, oh, they're gonna stop playing. That's gonna slow down, and then didn't. All because of Ronaldo's petulance.
No. The goal didn't go in. No.
I
The goal
think if
went
he
in.
had kept running and not, that would not goal wouldn't have happened that way. It might have happened a different way. Or it might not even happen. It's because the Turkish player who is running alongside sees Ronaldo throwing his arms up and stop running. And so the other guy who runs past him is like, oh, I could just pass the ball back to go easy now. They're not making a run anymore.
Yeah.
But no,
It's
you
not because
shouldn't
of
have done
Ronaldo.
that.
Like,
No, it's not
the way
because.
you've analysed it, that happened as well as what.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
it's
not.
a
Don't
leading.
do the causation. It's not because of it. But yeah,
It's a correlated incident.
the goal went in because the defender didn't look and he decided to pass the ball into the net. That's it.
Yeah, and the defender would never have had the ball like that if Ronaldo hadn't stopped running.
No,
Something different
I
would have
disagree.
happened.
I disagree. Because that pass was like those. You're recreating what happened, right? What happened was your Turkish player or the Portugal player had the ball and passed the ball. Because the ball was rubbish, Ronaldo stopped running. It's not Ronaldo stopped running. Because Ronaldo stopped running, he passed the ball. No, he passed the ball. Ronaldo stopped running. Even if Ronaldo was still running, the ball just still does the same thing. If ball gets passed, that guy would have passed it back to the goalkeeper, and the goal would have went in. So I don't think Ronaldo stopped running or whatever changes the fact that that defender is going to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper. And when he did that, he didn't look like maybe if Ronaldo was on his toes, it would have been worse because he probably definitely wouldn't have looked. Like he had all the time in the world, Ronaldo was nowhere near him, and he could have looked to see where he was passing the ball, and he didn't do that. So it's like I hear what you're saying, but yeah, let's not blame Ronaldo for Turkey scoring their own goal. In my opinion, anyway. In my opinion, of course, you guys disagree, but yeah, not the first half that we like as followers of Turkey, but There is a half a football left, so we'll see what they do, guys.
Mm.
And then you can. I'm gonna have a little
We'll be back in a minute, guys.
break, guys, and I'll be back.
We'll be right back. we are about to kick off again, guys.
He was like, "There's no dish up there." Like, it must. And then he was like, "I don't have no keys or whatever." And I'm like, "So why do they need access upstairs anyway?" I don't really understand what they actually want to do because all they're doing is changing our box. I never understood why they need to access the dish. If all they're doing is changing.
It's not a dish. It's a. There's no dishes anymore. It's actually. The man showed me a photo of it. It looks like little telephone boxes, like that size, the size of the iPad child on.
Okay.
And there's loads and loads of them. And it collects all the telephones and all the TVs and all the skies in this building. Goes
So
through
yeah,
that.
we need
It must be PB.
everybody. But I think these guys want to out.
Yeah.
So we can sort out our guy, but they want us out by 1st September, which is like, you know, like we are live. Talk about setting up a new side, this side, that.
The man he did say there's another option if you can't ever get access to that. He said there's something called Sky Stream. Everything's done via Wi-Fi, but you just can't record live TV, which we don't do anyway. We'll look at the option.
Yeah, on that, we need that to our whatever, so we can do, it's not fair.
Yeah, because whether we was leaving or not, we might need to set something up, take it down.
So we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, what can you do? What can you do?
Can you pull something out of this? I mean, they can. They have done before. Like I said, they've been 3-0 downs before, come back 4-3 in like 10 minutes. But that's like in the golden days of Turkey. That's like 10 years ago. More than 10 years. 20 years. That was good from Pepe. Did he keep it in? No, he didn't keep it in.
No.
There is a defender, a number 3, one of my favourite defenders in the whole world ever, of all time. There's the Does he still play? Bye. He's number 3, right? Yeah.
He's one of your favorite defenders of all time.
Yeah. Just because he's so.
Eric Bailly.
He's so good at defending.
I like Eric Bailly. He was good. I liked him.
And he doesn't take any.
We've had a lot of good players, but we didn't know how to use them. Or good defenders, but didn't know how. Like we've had. Because the way that the United fans want to see football is just end to end. The way that I feel sorry for. No, I don't feel sorry for Ten Hag, but Ten Hag is actually trying to implement the style of football that United fans understand. That hit and run, transition football is what United fans want to see. The whole Man City way of playing football, the patient tiki-taka football that Louis van Gaal tried to implement, but United fans just weren't patient enough. United fans, especially the guys up there, they don't understand football. They don't they're not cultured. They want to see Brian Giggs isolate his man and beat his man and all these kind of things. They don't want to see cultured football at all. That's what patience build up. Yeah. It'll bore them to death. Me, personally, I like football. I like technical football. I don't want this run and run, wingers cross the ball in, head like great. Put them under pressure. Like, yeah, close them down. But press intelligently, please. Yeah, squeeze the passing lane. Nobody.
No one even marked him. It's all good and well if you're squeezing a passing lane over there, but if there's no one marking the guy being passed to you, then what are you doing? face, like Eamon Targaryen. Why the long face? If you're just joining the stream, the reason why I look like a crybaby is because I am one. Türkiye are losing 2-0 right now, and it's very upsetting to me. It's trying to steal the joy from my day, but I won't allow it. I always have to remember that Baba always says it's just football. Control of the ball. They are trying to push up. Turkey are going up in a big, very high now. Trying to counter.
Put it back. Oh, that's not good enough right there. That's bad. Come on, Tay. Portugal are just standing, man. They're not even moving. They're not pass the ball, standing. Pass the ball, standing. It's not a good sign. Oh, not mate. Oh man, you gotta let Ronaldo do you like that, man. Oh no, Portugal taking it. Corner. They're not even running Portugal. They're just walking with the ball over on that side, and they're like, "Come on, Taki, come tackle us."
No, he kicked him back. I wish for the strength. Pepe's eyebrows. Just get me the same ball. Get the ball away from this area, guys.
Good. Well done.
That was good.
Well done. That's under pressure.
Yeah.
Now give it to him. Quick, give it to him.
Yeah.
Lay it off.
Oh wow. Wow, he chose a different. No, that was not a good. Oh, okay.
It.
Pass it off now. Pass it off. Not to Portugal. Padebear, come on. Padelam.
Decision. Like, why did he choose to go for that difficult long pass? Don't shoot. Yusuf.
Yusuf Yazıcı. Yusuf Yazıcı with the blonde. It's a random.
Give it him inside now. Now.
Pass it. Pass quick. Again. Not to him. Not to Portugal.
It's just too. It's too slow. It's like obviously. Well, I always say we can always see things a lot clearer. We've got an overview of the pitch. These guys are playing like on a level playing field, so it's not always easy for them to see passes. But at the same time, you're thinking if they were just quicker, the ball needed to go out to the guy quickly. That was open, but it just took too long to get to him. By the time he got to him, the Portuguese right back, Cancelo, was there. Like I said, it's about decision, man. Decision making. Look where Bruno is playing so high. Just drop into that space there, Bruno. Yeah, keep dropping, and you get the ball. Look, that space there. If he was there, he's getting the ball.
Oh goodness. Like, can I have some water?
Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. But it's one of those ones where you didn't need to foul him. He's going nowhere.
Yeah.
He's running towards the line. He's literally running towards his dugout, and there's there's a Turkish player either side of him, so he's not going anywhere. Oh my god. It's done. Look at him. He wants to be hugged, even though he didn't score the goal.
No, I never slapped him in the face by accident. The guy was putting his hand up to get a high five, and he went. He said, "Oh God." He's still hurting his eye. He's like, "Oh, you
Oh, a second.
be right my eye."
So there were subs made in the second half because Ruben Neves is now on the field. He wasn't there. I'm pretty sure he wasn't on the field before. And Pedro Neto, two Wolves players, I think.
Yeah, no, Neto was definitely not on.
Easy goal. This game's done now, guys.
This scoreline is totally the wrong way around. It should be 3-0 to Turkey.
I thought Ronaldo looked offside.
Yeah, I was.
We didn't even get to see the defensive line to see how he broke, how he managed to stay on side. We didn't get to see it. We just all supposed to just accept the fact that he's on side. Because usually they show us why he's on side because he looked like he received the ball about 3 yards offside, which means he made a perfect run. But at least show us the run, show us that he is on side. But we never got to see that replay. No conspiracy, by the way, guys. But why wouldn't they show us that? It's quite interesting about this Portuguese team because I think this Portuguese team is not as good as other Portuguese teams, but this Portuguese team has the best chance of winning this competition because the competition is so the level is so, in my opinion, not as good.
Yeah, that's a fair. Oh, we're gonna see it now.
Oh, so we're finally gonna see it. Oof, just
Like you said, he would have to be perfectly onside.
yeah, and he was perfectly onside.
That's the level of play.
And that guy, he's fallen over. Why did he fall over? That Turkey, the Turkey defender playing him onside for some reason randomly just fell over. He saw him on the floor. No one around him just decided to fall over. These teams that just bring it onto themselves.
Ismail is on.
Ismail.
So there's a chat rate, but there's no chat.
See,
it happens sometimes.
He might have taken his but I saw him say disaster attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree, Orhan. It's a disaster for Turkey. I was fully placing all my happiness today. I needed Turkey to win for me to have a good day. I made that choice in my head, and now that they're losing, I'm like, oh, I'm sad now.
It's a lot of men, a lot of boys to make sure or ensure or allow football to control the whole mood, the whole day. That's normal.
But I can see, I get it, I fully understand it because when I was younger, I was terrible. I would turn the TV off. I would go upstairs. I'm not going to bed for the night. I would come down again. I get how you can latch and just be like, yeah, I want. Especially when you think it's gonna go a different way. But let me just relax.
Look at this opportunity.
Enjoy football.
Like, come on, Turkey. There's four. You got 4 players. I wish just made more of their opportunities.
Yeah.
That they were given. There was like 2 or 3 players on the left hand side. 2 against 1. Use your when you're outnumbering them, even on. even on the left hand side, the right hand side, whenever you're outnumbering your opponents, utilize that outnumbering.
That was terrible. They kept it in. That's brutal.
Ooh, you look on time.
Ugh.
Yeah, half an hour left to go.
Half an hour of sadness.
But all you guys had was hope. You shouldn't be beating Portugal, let's be honest. But it's fair. This scoreline is probably fair now. To be fair, in the sense that they probably deserve this 3-0. Turkey haven't done enough at all when they've had the ball.
Yeah, I think that's fair. They haven't. I even said it. My mini analysis, standover analysis. See when you join the stream.
There you go. Orhan comment. Disaster for Turkey. Don't make mistakes like that in international tournament. There you go. There you go. You just don't. You just. That's probably why it's so frustrating, because I guarantee Turkey don't make a mistake like that for another like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
This is frustrating.
Niçin? Neden? I'm asking why in different ways. Why?
It's another flag that has that moon and
Yeah, loads.
loads. I'm thinking.
Pakistan.
I was gonna say Pakistan because I remember seeing that with green.
Yeah,
That's
Pakistan.
Basically, it's an Islamic thing.
Yeah, Morocco has a very similar. No, Morocco has a star now. Yeah, different.
That's when religion is intertwined in your nationality.
Funny enough, you know the reason why actually the moon and star is on there is actually not. Well, it's kind of tied to Islam, but the actual reason is tied to the national anthem. The red is for the blood spilled for all the wars.
Red is always for blood,
and
in every country that has red in it, red.
But the blood is meant to be representative of.
That's why I'm glad
everything.
Jamaica don't have red. Go on.
And the moon is reflecting in the blood. It's basically, even in the national anthem, you talk about seeing the moon reflected on your fallen brother's blood in the ground. You know, when fields used to be bloody, full of murder and wars and stuff. So it's not exactly a great reason to have that on your flag.
Yeah.
I think there's a few more too, like not Somalia. There's a few African countries as well that have a moon and crescent moon and star. Yeah. There's a lot of Turks in Germany as well. So that's why when you've seen the Turkish game, there were so many fans in the crowd. They've got the biggest population of Turkish people outside of Turkey, so it'll be very disappointing for them, and it's gonna be very hard as well because in Germany the racismo against Turkish people is so crazy. I wonder what backlash there'll be.
And as you all know, there's so many players that play together.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting?
Well, it is what it is. There's so many African and Caribbean players, or players from that descent, that play for England and France. So it is what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
But Turkey won their first game, which means if they win their last game, or potentially get a draw, they should qualify for the next.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, 25 more minutes of this rubbish. It's not rubbish, but the pace has come out of it now. It's a bit slowed down. understandably. Portugal are thinking we don't need to score again. There's not no need.
Football, right?
They're,
Like, oh no. That's one of the most annoying things when you're just on some attack business. When you want to score the fourth goal, and you give it to a player who's not on the same wave. Like, oh, pass the ball back. You're thinking, oh, what?
I wonder what. It looks like he was defending. Thank you for doing that, Ronaldo.
Wow,
I appreciate you.
Ronaldo. Another big chance, open in front of the goal, free header. He headers it back towards where it came from and laughing about it.
I want to go night night.
$895. That's crazy. Crazy, you know.
Yeah. Nice. Pass it off. Yeah, not to that guy. Oh my gosh!
He did the wrong thing by trying to header it rather than trying to control it and shoot. It's just wrong. People are making a wrong choice.
Make right.
Experience is so important in international football.
Yeah, that's true.
Players with the know-how. It's important to bring those sort of players. And
Well, they probably will stay. So
yeah, come on. That wasn't be a star, mate.
yeah. A kid ran on, got his photo with Ronaldo, and ran off.
Yeah, man. I'll ban that kid for life. Make sure that kid gets banned for life. There should be no discrimination. An action should be punished the same. That kid is clearly not come by himself, right? Because he's a kid.
Yeah.
So he's come with adults. So yeah, I don't want to see that kid in a
I bet
again.
the adults encourage it as well because they're like
It's
they're
so
not gonna do it.
it's so pathetic. I always find it the most pathetic thing that these people are never to be worshipped, bro. They're literally playing football.
Yeah.
They're literally kicking a ball around. That's all that is. Like, let's never, ever, ever forget what these guys are actually doing in front of us. As much as we enjoy it and we love it, let's never forget that these guys are not saving nobody's lives. These guys are not surgeons. These guys are not important in the grand scheme of living. Football has only existed past 100, maybe 200 years. Human beings have been alive for a million years before and after football. Like, it's only a sport, bro. No one who does this should be worshipped. You should not be going to prison or getting fined or anything because of any stupid footballer.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people who worship other humans. You're born. Every human is born out of a woman's womb, right? And all of us come from a woman's womb, right? Some of us might be, raised in some test tube somewhere, but very unlikely. Very unlikely, right? Therefore, we're all human. We're all the same. I ain't gonna worship nobody. I might appreciate your talent and say, listen, you're a talent. you're really good at what you do, but I'm not gonna worship you for it.
Mm.
I'm not gonna do some of these things that some of these men do. Wow, it's so rubbish. And little boy, weird to me.
That's the old old guy. Legend. He's not gonna chase the ball. He just looks at it like. That's a good way to give it distasteful. Oh, I think that's funny.
Fell off for you.
No, I didn't even take it off. I think when I was going, it flew off my
What
top.
are you doing?
I did that thing that Toad does when he loses a race. He goes, I was being silly. Oh. That's the 19-year-old baby, Arda Güler, the one who scored in the last game. Oh, yeah.
Oh, referee. It might be the foul, but he's got the ball. Ah, referee, referee.
Yeah.
Play on, ref.
Too soft.
That's soft.
Yeah, that's a soft one.
Ah, the referee hasn't been a friend of Turkey today. It hasn't.
No.
I mean, he's been anti-football in general, but this hasn't been a good friend for Turkey.
Anti-football.
He's not allowed the strong tackles, the robust tackles to go unpunished. He's punishing every sort of like strong tackle. What's wrong with these Turkey players, man? I just don't understand.
But you don't like I'm holding.
Any Turkish player.
That's the closest
Any Turkish
any
person
Turkish person's gonna
gets
get
an
to the
open.
trophy is me holding the trophy right now in this live stream. He's like, take me off. I scored an own goal in the tournament, in the national tournament. Get me out of it.
England will be. Why is it? Is it 6:45? Oh yeah, they said it's the last time we're gonna do 3 games. The times the games are gonna change now, right? There's gonna be 2 games. Didn't he say there's no more 3 games a day? This is the last day of 3 games, I think. So there's 1 game left in each group, right? So all we're gonna do is that each group will have its their day. So 1 game at 2 or whatever it is. I don't know what time. And 1 game at probably 7 now.
Okay, I don't know what time.
Let's see. Let's see what go on with the fixtures after this game.
No, it's still about 8 p.m. because I set the live stream up. I think.
Oh, sorry. So they've gone from 3 to 4 games rather than going down.
Yeah, I think
So the games are now only going to be at 5 and at 8, and there'll be 2 games at 5 o'clock and 2 games at 8. Essentially, the group games will start at the same time to make sure no one's doing anything dodgy.
Yes.
No one's like, this game's already won, so let's now take it easy and all this sort of stuff that happens. Let's make them all start at the same time, just like the last day of the Premier League where every game kicks off at 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So
even tomorrow, both games, because it's the last group game for this group, their game is at 8, both. So you have to pick and choose what game you're going to watch, basically. Then again on Monday. I guess the final game of the group stages is doing what you're saying. And then once we move beyond that,
Mm. Yeah. So at least we'll be back. I mean, we can probably, if it's been shown abroad, maybe we'll catch one or two games and maybe go live. And but that's not a priority while we're on it. Um, we'll be back for the quarterfinals for sure.
Yes.
So yeah,
The round of
we go to
16.
2 games for a few days and 4 games for 2 days, and then we should be round of 16 after that.
Oh, that's a shame. Number 4's been taken off.
It's a shame, bang,
It's the one who scored.
shame, bang, bang. Oh, oh. Oh man, you got Pepe the defender doing it. Pepe have given up, man. Nice. Give it. No. Yeah. Pepe is an old man defender. Is there running forward with the ball, beating Turkish players, like playing like he's 18. This guy's, I'm pretty sure he's probably
Yeah, he's got.
no, no, not bad.
It's made a number 1.
Yeah, I agree, commentator. The fact that they can bring on Ruben Neves and João Felix hasn't even played in this tournament yet, and the fact that they've got quality players and they can bring on players. Like I said, that can change the game. Turkey just don't have that, and not just Turkey. A lot of teams just don't have that. We need help. Where's the right back? Another one decisions. Where's the right back? Help. There he is, number 2. But like the run that he made was just the wrong run. Made a run in field rather than off in support. Hmm? Far throw. There you go. Good. All right, corner. 10 minutes, or just over 10 minutes left.
So I'm pretty sure it's the team is clever. It wasn't very clever.
Hmm? All right. Pepe did not want that. 100%. Pepe again. God. Pepe again. Pepe clearance again. How can this one man who can only cover one space be the only person having the ball? Like, mm,
Not clever. And he gave it away himself.
mm-hmm. Vision.
Then I don't. Ismail. What's wrong with Ismail?
There you go. We don't do that. I think where's the winger? Help him out the
Someone
wing.
come on. Yeah.
And again, bro. Why do you gotta take so long to do it?
I don't think he's aware. I don't think he's attention to the story. We look at it anyway. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Guys gotta make some runs now.
Rubbish.
Alright, but don't shoot. Look. Ah, it took too long. What are you doing? What were you? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Turkey don't deserve nice things. I'm like, what are these guys doing? Every decision, yeah, that needs to be made, they're making the wrong one on the football pitch. It's like watching Man United. Like, I don't know what that striker was doing when I controlled it all the way. What? Who was that to? That corner was terrible. You're so pathetic, man. Like, you guys are Portuguese. It's like, it's equivalent of an English person running on to get Harry Kane. Like, it's a player that you see all the time. It's one of your own. It's like, why do you need to run on a pitch to take a photo with him? Just so you can be like, I took a photo selfie with Ronaldo. And then what happens next? You get a couple likes on your Instagram page, and then you feel good. You look at a picture a few times, feel good. I still, like I said, I don't get it. I will never get people who run onto the football pitch and take photos of football. It's, it's weird. Mm. The game is fizzling out. I mean, the game had finished by the end of the first half.
Yeah.
I said there's no way back, and I was right. The game is done a long time ago. Oh, no.
Well, ambulance.
Come on, man. Yeah. Oh. All right. Break from Turkey, counter attack. They're not going to do anything.
It's like he's running so much.
Cut back. Give it to this guy here. And not him.
Down to the right.
Cool.
Yes.
Right decision so far.
Cross it back there. No.
It's so bad. It's just him as well. He seems to be the person.
Yeah.
He's the person that I'm always complaining against. Like, his decisions, like, when the ball came to him just like 2 minutes ago, what he was trying to do. And there, you got two decisions, or two choices, should I say, that strike, number 11. Yeah. You got to bang it the first time you left foot. The ball's coming over, smack it. Just smack it. Or control it and then put it and just fizz it back over. Like, I don't. Does he know what he was doing? Is that what is he doing? What is he trying to actually achieve? That's nice.
Oh, that was again. Oh,
Gosh, again. To the left, to your left. Yes, now to your left again. Look, be aware of what's around you. To your left.
that's why the guys.
Oh,
I'm free.
my gosh.
No one's marking me.
It's too slow as well. It's like these guys don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Then it's like slow, cool, and again, and again, quicker, bang, and again, cool. That's better. Yeah, quick. Oh, you can't get him.
Uh, foul.
Wow. This Jon Snow number in what was it number 20? Mm, give it. All right, cool. Not bad. Our Turkey gonna get consolation somehow. Oh, unlucky. Definitely more like it. Speed. The ball was put in the box first time, and it was quick. What a ball. Hmm? It was a whistle. Put that was a whistle.
Yeah, it was. I've noticed it a couple of times. Someone who's not clearly not a ref is
A
blowing a whistle, and they're blowing it sometimes like a ref would, like with the long and the short pauses, and it's confusing.
I always think to myself, the referee whistle has to be very, very strong. All our whistles are strong in the first place. So when's the last time I blew a whistle? It was probably a carnival, and those whistles don't travel.
No.
So I'm like, when I watch football, hey, nice. And the referee blows it, everyone always hears it. But I'm like, the stadium is loud. The thing is, this Portugal team, because he's playing with two sort of like workhorses in midfield, that Pina and whatnot, and he's also got good defense, even Diaz and Pepe. They're also very pragmatic. Portugal team. Like, if it was up to me, I'll make them more creative. But maybe by making them more creative and adding a Jao Felix, it also might make them easier to beat and more open. So they're very stable and structured in the midfield too, their defense, which means they're going to be hard to beat. And that's the guy everyone's talking about now. They'll be hard to beat, but also, as you can see, they'll score goals. They're very creative. And it makes you feel like, cool, these guys have Bruno and these guys got Bernardo Silva. But it's not like England don't have decent sort of attacking players like Phil Foden, who plays with Bernardo. Like Jude is who's decent. Like Saka. Like England could be playing like this as well. Oh,
What a stupid team. Yeah, Turkey don't deserve to win. The mistakes that have been made, I'm not even talking about the end goal.
I don't get Pedro next time. He ran infield, and when he ran infield to the first step infield this time, all that straight open up. He's had to go back onto that side. And I'm like, oh, why? I know you're left footed and you feel more comfortable on your left foot, but come on, bro. Ronaldo was there. What? Last minute, 90 minutes now gone. The Turkish people are sad, but they're still in the competition. They won their first game. It means you can still go through. Probably just need a draw in your last game against Czechia,
Mm.
Czech Republic. What's the point of playing those 5 minutes? Send these guys home. Go home now.
Oh,
Oh man, what was that? Was that the kid?
yeah.
So what was that? Who was at two? Because there was nobody there anyway. So like, it was a rush of blood to the head. Get the ball and kick. Get the ball and kick. I'm like, oh man, Turkey are not putting up a good account of themselves at all. They look like it looks like a Premier League team playing a League One team. Oh my god.
Well, they keep doing it. People keep doing it. And some fat guy. How do you even get on there?
I don't get how I know Ronaldo is a legend or whatnot, but I don't know if this amount of people would be doing it for Messi. I mean, I've seen people do it for Messi,
Yeah.
but not like 4 times in one game. It doesn't make
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense when they say we're not going to show people. We don't want to encourage people. Everyone in the stadium,
And those
and
are the ones that are going to do
they're
it.
the ones that are going to do it, not the
It's
people at home.
us at home are not going to do that.
Yeah,
Fly out
it's such
quickly
a
and
weird. Let's not show people at home because we don't want to show people at home and encourage them. I'm like, bro, I'm literally at home. Literally at home. You just said I'm at home, so how the heck can I do it? The people in the stadium will be encouraged, and you can't stop them from seeing it. And, yeah, you'd be disappointed because that your first touch was terrible. There, your whole body shape and balance receiving the ball was all wrong, my man.
That's the big on Let's do it. Yeah, it keeps happening now. The guy, the guy said, the commentator guy said when the kid did it because he was like 5 years old or something. Everyone thought it was cute. Yeah, but imagine like 7 people do it all at the
It's the
same
fact that
time.
these are grown ass men with wives, some of them, and girlfriends that want to run and get on their knees for another man because he plays football.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, I love Paul Pogba. I love Neymar. I love Ronaldinho. I love like proper great footballers. Not people who've got good stats and or breaking stats and breaking this record by scoring loads of goals. Like total footballers that can do anything on a pitch. Not just score goals. They can move. They can. But I'm not doing any of that, bro. I'm just not. I've seen them. I don't need to. Like, it's just so weird. I just feel like these. Why are our minds so weak? Why are humans? Why are our brains so mush? Oh,
I think it's also part of what the flip side of it is that we kind of need. You don't need to worship people, but you need people to feel adoration for other people that are outside of themselves, but not like that. Like you
yeah, but
want people
those.
to care
No,
about
but
things, but not.
no, but you're right. But a lot of the people who are like that, don't even feel that sort of adulation for their children
That's true.
or for their immediate family or anything, or actually important things. And that's the point I'm making. Right? A lot of these people won't feel certain things for the most important things, but when it comes to football, they will. Football is an amazing thing to study. Psychologically, it's amazing to study.
It's 3-0. Finished 3-0.
Looks like some people are still trying to do it, still trying to get on the pitch. Portugal have won, guys, as you can see. 3-0, easy game in the end. Very, very easy game. Turkey did not do one damn thing, did not offer anything. I don't remember there being a chance created. I started watching the game late.
There was one chance
but
in the first 15 minutes.
yeah,
That was it.
other than that, I don't remember them. I don't remember the Portuguese goalkeeper having anything to save. I don't remember there being a scramble. I don't remember anything dangerous. Turkey did not offer. This match, was the equivalent of the Germany-Scotland match, where Scotland didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Same thing happened. Portugal treated Turkey like babies. Sorry. But Turkey are not going to do anything in this competition. They're just one of those teams that I just think come in and go home now. But I think they will make it out their group.
Yeah.
I think they'll make it out their group. Czech Republic, if they beat Turkey, they go through. So the match between the Czech Republic and Turkey is probably the most important match. No, definitely the most important match in that group, because Portugal are already through. So yeah, it's between Czech Republic and Turkey. Based on this game, Turkey can be beat by Czech Republic.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping they don't. Sad times, but it is what it is. It's football, guys.
Okay.
It is football. The lighting isn't the greatest in the game, but it should be alright.
It's not bad. The lighting that good on you. Your sun is sort of coming in just right.
It's not making the camera that crisp with that. I don't know. It's not the light.
True.
It is what it is, guys. Decent game. Like I said, a black woman commentating or punditry, punditing any Nico, if I pronounced the name correctly, which means some white man somewhere is gonna be getting angry that she exists.
Yeah, I'm angry right now.
Yeah, they're definitely angry online right now that she's. Why does she exist? Why aren't every person on that panel? Why aren't they all white men? There's 3 white men and 1 black woman, but there should be 4 white men. There's not enough English. There's not enough white men in football. There's not enough. No. Why are black women talking about football? Why do they have an opinion? Why do they speak? Yeah, there's a lot of that Frank Hester guy, what he said about Dan Abbott, how he makes him want to hate all. There's a lot of white men who think that way in this country, all over the world, to be honest. Like, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. But it is what it is. I'm going off topic, but I'm not really, because it's football and it's racism in football, and that will always be one of the most important things to talk about.
Yeah.
People want to be like, let's not talk about it. What do you mean, let's not talk about it? What do you mean, let's not talk about it? It's prevalent.
Yeah.
It's here. It's all the time. It's constant. We must always talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like let's watch football and let's just talk about every aspect of it except the racism aspect of it, because it makes other people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No.
And there are lots of people who don't even.
No.
They don't even see that there's racism because they're not even wired that way to think about it.
Yeah.
But don't just look at the players on the pitch. Turn around and look at the staff teams, the managers, the coaches, and the whole structures inside football clubs. Who is sitting at the top of structures? Who's the managers?
The problem is a lot of people in their minds subconsciously believe white people are the best at everything. So in their heads, they're saying the reason why it is like that is because white people are just the best at managing. That's why you need to earn it. You need to So the people there have all earned it. It's because they're the best. So whenever you see black people in some doing anything, as black manager, black coach, whatever it might be, black doctor, it's like, there must be some sort of like this discrimination going on against white people. Oh, they must not have earned it because we're used to seeing just white people earning it. So black people are there, and obviously the rhetoric is black people don't earn anything and blah blah. They get given things. So whenever a black person succeeds, it was like, well, they haven't earned it. And then I don't know how these guys talk about people like Serena Williams and you know and Tiger Woods and all these and Lewis Hamilton. I don't know how they compute that in their brain.
It's a paradox because at the same time, those kind of people will say, "Oh, it's woke or it's tokenism to give these things to black people." However, those same cultures will use and abuse black people, ideas from black communities, black culture, and pass it off as their own. So you can't win, which is why it's not a game to even be played. Like white people play the game of racism, and everyone else is just trying to survive and live.
Yeah, we got to always remember that racism and race was not invented by anyone other than white people. It was never black people who came around and said let's divide each other up by race. It, the people who created this thing only created it because they knew that you don't create anything you're not gonna benefit from.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
You're not gonna be like let's create a race, put white people at the top and black people at the very bottom of this structure 500 years ago, whenever it was created, and be like, yes, we're doing this so we can lose, so we can be worse off. No. You created this hierarchy so you can benefit. So no questions are asked whenever there's a white manager, whenever there's all white this, all white that. No questions are asked because the hierarchy infers that everything white is right.
Yeah.
It infers that and it's subconscious. It's not something consciously sometimes thought by people.
Yeah.
It's something that's in your subconscious, as in you don't think about it. It happens. You don't even realize it's happening. You don't even realize your brain is structured that way. You don't even realize what a stupid goal, man. You don't even realize that's a conclusion your brain is making at a subconscious level. You don't realize it. Hence the word subconscious, right? And that's what happened. That's literally what happened. It's definitely part of it, and
to use the subconscious and
it's just crazy. So yeah. Anyway, we are deviating a little bit. The game has ended, but it's important to me just let you guys know what this channel is about. We're gonna talk about certain things that make you feel uncomfortable. We talk about the truth, talk about facts, say what we see, not how we feel. And a lot of people now are waking up to certain structures. A lot of people are now comparing the treatment of Saka, the treatment of Golden, all these things. And I'm like, mate, yes, it's important to highlight these things, but let's not pretend that it's a recent thing. Let's not pretend that Raheem Sterling wasn't being mistreated and misquoted, and the newspapers weren't always trying to attack him. Let's not act like Paul Pogba and the treatment that he received, and even people like Jadon Sancho to a certain extent, and they're just not pretend that it's new. Like I will tell people, every single journalist, football journalist, I won't say every single, but I guarantee most of these football journalists that write these articles about footballers have gone to private school, probably don't know any black people, never been associated or hung around any black people, have a very elitist mentality, write articles for the Sun and Daily Mail and all these things. Like these are the kind of people that are the gatekeepers of football.
Yeah.
That we get our news from, we get our updates from. All the newspaper articles that are showing Stormzy and saying, "Oh, look at Lukaku." Don't forget the Sun articles that were getting Stormzy and Lukaku all mixed up. These are private school people that are now journalists. They don't know anything about culture. These are the people that gate football. These are the people on Twitter that are telling you about transfers and writing articles about which footballers are better and all these things. These are the people that we follow. And it's if you just look beyond what you see, you just understand that. But we don't want to do the work. We don't want to understand where our information comes from and who's giving us this information. As long as we get the information, we don't challenge ourselves at all mentally. We prepare the easiest option. Gobble up the census information, whatever, even if it's polarized, even if it's factual. I mean, non-factual and it's not true. But it's just all wrong. The whole thing is wrong. And the more footballers speak out, whether it's Vinny, whether it's Mbappe, black footballers need to start speaking out now. You know, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been a lovely stream, apart from the fact that Saeed lost.
Yeah.
But we keep going, man. We keep going, guys. So
keep going on to the next game.
On to the next game. We'll probably do a watch along tomorrow. What are the games tomorrow?
Oh,
Let's check.
they're not that exciting. Scotland and Switzerland and Germany, and Scotland and Hungary. Switzerland and Germany could be good.
Yeah, I might watch a Germany game tomorrow, which is at 8 o'clock. Both games are at 8 o'clock, and it's the last games of that group. So
Yeah.
we'll probably do Switzerland Germany watch along, or maybe double both of them if they're both shown live. We just have two screens up and we just watch both the games maybe at 8 o'clock tomorrow on a Sunday. So yeah, maybe you'll see us tomorrow, but definitely during the week we will be showing and reacting and watch. That's it. More games.
Yes.
More games.
England on Tuesday.
Group stage is almost finished, guys, and we're now approaching the juicy knockout. Juicy knockouts. The reason why we're all here. But anyway, look at the Portuguese second team. Inacio and Silva are two players that United are looking for. Dallo, you can argue, should be in the first team. You got João Felix. You got Jota. You can argue the Portuguese squad is arguably the best squad